I'm Mayumi. I'm 48, working a part-time job and living with my 20-year-old twins.
Hey Mom! Do you want to go to that new restaurant in Shibuya as a family? My treat!
Oh yeah? Sounds fun.
It's been a while since we all went out to eat together.
We are a family of 3. It's normal for our household to not feel the presence of a dad, though I'm not exactly a single mom. Because... Hello?
Hey Mayumi, it's been a while.
Takashi.
I know this is sudden, but I'll be back next week.
Back where?
Back home!
It took me a while for me to realize that by home, he was referring to this house. This is because we've lived apart for the last 15 years.
It's not a problem, is it? It's not like we were fighting, and I also want to celebrate the kids' acceptance to college and employment.
There have been times where Takashi would turn up at our house unannounced. But this was the first time he's officially told me that he was coming back, and I was taken aback. Let me just ask the kids.
Why do you need to ask them? I'm their dad.
I'll call you later. As soon as I hung up the phone, the older twin, Yuto, came towards me.
What's up?
Your dad says he's coming back next week.
What? Why?
This is the younger twin, Kanata.
Why is he coming back? It's been 15 years. What's going on?
I don't know either.
Why now? After all, what's happened?
You can't blame them to be upset. 15 years earlier, when the twins were only 5 years old.
Wah! Wah!
They've bumped their heads again. Takashi, will you hold Yuto? Kanata only stops crying if I hold him.
Now? I'm texting with Mom. I will when I'm done.
Takashi has recently been texting my mother-in-law non-stop. Her husband had passed away a few months ago, and he's worried about her mental health. Or so he says. The truth is...
Why did we have to have twins? Jeez.
The truth is, he just wants to escape the challenges that come with raising twins. Being a helicopter parent, Takashi's mom seemed to be taking advantage of this situation and seeking attention from her son. Now that her husband was out of the picture, circumstances have changed in their favor. Then one day...
The phone's ringing. Hello? What? A cold? Be right there.
What's wrong? What's with the overnight bag?
Mom has a cold.
Oh no, I hope she's alright.
Yeah, I have to go to her right away.
What? You mean now? Both Yuto and Kanata have a fever. What about the kids?
I have no choice. I can't just let Mom be by herself.
But I don't feel confident taking the kids to the hospital by myself.
You're a mom, aren't you? What? Are you telling me I should abandon my only mother?
That's not what I'm saying. Is it really for your mom? Based on your recent behavior, it just looks like an excuse for you to escape from the twins.
No. With Dad gone, she's the only family I've got. You understand, don't you?
We're your family too, Mayumi thought. But she didn't say anything. I understand. It's only been 2 months since your dad's passing, and you should go check on your mom.
Thanks, Mayumi.
Both my parents have passed away, and I could understand how Takashi felt. But I will later realize that I've been too easy on him. A few weeks later...
Looks like Mom has a cold again, so I'm gonna go.
Really? She just recovered from her previous one.
What do you want me to do? Leave her all alone?
That's not what I said. Just go.
Hey, Mom? Is Dad at Grandma's again? He promised to play soccer with me.
Yes, but it can't be helped since she's all alone. All right, let's play soccer.
Mom, is Grandma alright? She's been awfully sick a lot.
She's a little down because Grandpa passed away. We should be patient with her, okay? However, the situation didn't change even after a year after Takashi's dad passed away. On the contrary, it escalated. Did you give money to your mom again?
Yes, about 200,000 yen.
200,000? That's a lot of money. You should have talked to me first.
Why am I not allowed to give money to my own mother? It's the sensible thing to do when we're living together.
Then come home. You don't have to be with her 24/7 just because she's frail. And I didn't say not to give her money. I just want you to talk to me.
It's my money. I can do whatever I want with it.
In the end, though irregularly, we would send my mother-in-law 200,000 yen, causing us to suffer financially. I worked a part-time job while the kids were at school, but it was hardly enough. We could hardly afford bare necessities. Takashi stopped coming home saying that his mother was too frail, but I still remained married to him because he was the kids' only dad. Plus, we've bought the house, and though it wasn't enough, he still sent us money, so there was no major reason to divorce him. With this being our past 15 years, the kids had every right to be upset about Takashi coming home.
How do you feel about it, Mom? Are you fine with Dad coming home?
Well, he's the only dad you've got, so I'm okay with it. I'm sure we'll get used to him living here in no time.
Really? After all this time? Oh well. To be honest, I don't want him to come back here, but I'm okay if you're okay with it, Mom.
Thanks, you two. The kids have turned up so kind. All those tough times, like their rebellious days, entrance exams, and parent-teacher conferences, all seem to have been worth it. So, here we were, a family of 4 after 15 years. But it was awkward to say the least. Takashi ignored the past 15 years of his absence, trying desperately to please Yuto and Kanata.
How's it like being a part of the working society? I heard you got into a nice company. I guess. I also heard that you got good grades at high school and a good transcript, enrolled in a junior college and obtained a qualification to enter a nice college, huh? That's my boy. Don't talk to me. I'm going to my room. I've got work to do. Whoa! Already aiming for a promotion? You're amazing, Yuto. Well, it's been tough since someone wasn't here to help out, and I wanted a stable job. Don't you dare talk to me like that. I'm your parent. I mean, sorry for shouting at you. Here, come sit and have a chat with your dad. Shut up. What's with him? Oh, hey, Kanata. It's pretty late. Out with a girlfriend? You know, when I was a college student... I don't care about your stories. You, a little brat like you shouldn't talk to me like that. Oops, sorry about that. Hey, you're already 20, huh? Here, come have a drink with me. Don't talk to me. Kanata, jeez, what's up with those two? They're acting like teenagers.
They're way past their teenage phase. Yuto had to put up with a lot of things growing up, and Kanata's been lonely. You can't blame them.
Are you implying something? It feels as though you're accusing me of having stayed with my mom.
Why can't I? You know, you didn't give me a reason of your sudden return. The minute Yuto gets a job and Kanata gets accepted into college.
Don't be ridiculous. Anyways, go get me some tea.
What? Go get it on your own.
Your husband has returned after 15 years.
Fine. Jeez, it's so uncomfortable with him here. After a week since Takashi came home, he made an unbelievable request.
Hey, Mayumi, can I borrow some money?
Money?
Yeah, look. Mom's 75. She often complains that her feet hurt or she has chest pain. With her being so weak and all, if we don't give her a proper environment, it could lead to something serious. The kids are 20 now, so we don't have to spend much money on them anymore. Please?
That's not how it works. Look, I don't have any money. Kanata's tuition is waived, but if his grades go down, it won't be, and we still need living.
How about Yuto then? He's young, but he works in a big company. Surely he gets paid well, and in a few years, Kanata will become a lawyer.
Don't tell me you're relying on them for money.
Fine, then you pay. Eventually, I want 100,000 yen monthly.
That's not possible. I've struggled hard raising 2 kids for the last 15 years. You didn't talk to me when you decided to send money to your mom.
How can you say that? Mom's weak. You understand how it feels to lose a parent, right? I don't want to lose her.
Hey, I've always been curious. But are you really going to spend the money on her? And all the money I've sent, did you really spend them on your mother?
Of course, but I can see where you're coming from since we weren't living together.
Where are you going?
To bed. Take your time on this, okay? I look forward to a positive response.
Wait, Takashi! I had a hard time sleeping that night. Paying 100,000 yen up front and 100,000 monthly isn't impossible. But I really don't want to give any more money that's going to be spent. I also don't want this to lead to a conversation involving my mother-in-law moving in with us. What should I do? While I was agonizing over this, Yuto and Kanata came up to me with serious looks on their faces.
Mom, aren't you gonna sleep?
Oh, did I wake you up? I've actually been sleeping in the living room since your dad's sleeping in my bed. Sorry for worrying you guys.
I see. Hey, we want to talk to you.
What is it?
We can't live with Dad.
Huh?
We don't think it's getting better. And you're having a hard time with Dad being here too, when you were finally able to relax and not have to take care of us anymore.
Wow. You've both had a lot to think about, huh?
Of course, we're twins, so I've always thought it must be hard on you. Our tuitions, your job, our household, you've always prioritized us.
That's what being a parent is. You don't need to worry about such things.
But Dad didn't do anything, and we've got an idea.
An idea?
We want you to divorce Dad.
What?
I'm gonna be honest. We overheard you guys talking today.
Oh no. You were listening?
Sorry for eavesdropping. And not to be condescending, but we think Dad came because, well, Kanata and I have a promising future. Yeah, I knew something was up when Dad tried to be all nice to us. And I can't help but think that Grandma isn't all that weak. She probably just wants Dad all to herself. They're just using us again.
Yeah. I've had my doubts the last 15 years, but I don't have parents anymore, so I could never put my foot down.
He's taking advantage of your kindness. Both Grandma and Dad aren't the type of people we should give our hard-earned money to. He's right. We're 20 years old and custody isn't an issue anymore, so why not get a divorce? You don't have to think about money or Grandma.
Oh, you guys. Thank you. But he's gonna say things like, I won't sign the divorce papers, or, are you abandoning me?
Not to worry. 15 years of separation is enough reason to file for a divorce.
Really? I didn't know that. Ah, there's my lawyer-to-be.
So stop worrying about us and proceed with the divorce. It's our turn to protect you now. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Oh, Yuto, Kanata. I was deeply touched that my little twins have grown to become such a reassuring team. That weekend, I invited my husband to the cafe.
Do you have the 100,000?
No. Instead, I brought this. I put the divorce papers on the table.
Divorce papers? You're joking, right?
I've made up my mind.
Hey, don't do this. I will apologize for everything. I really need the money right away.
I don't know what you're going to use it on, and I don't care. I talked with the kids last night, and we decided we won't pay you another penny.
What?
You thought you could benefit from Yuto and Kanata, right?
No! To tell you the truth, Mom's been nagging me lately, telling me to do this or that. She needs nursing care now, always telling me to take her to the hospital. She insists I take care of her because she doesn't want to go to a nursing home.
Well, isn't that what you wanted?
Let me finish. It dawned on me that I've been serving her too much. I feel terrible for what I've done to you and the kids. From now on, I want to do husbandly and fatherly things.
What you say sounds plausible, but in short, you came back because you were tired of living with your mom, right? It's selfish.
You think that's gonna get you a divorce? Ha! I'm not signing the papers!
Don't you know? 15 years of separation is a good enough reason to file for a divorce.
Huh?
You get to spend all your time with your mother now. Good luck with the nursing care.
What? Hey, Mayumi! It was my fault! Listen to me!
We can talk through our lawyers. I'll send your stuff to your mother's. Oh, and don't go try talking to Yuto and Kanata. They're okay with the decision.
Mayumi! Wait!
This is how we got a divorce after 15 years of separation. Instead of consolation money, I got the house. After family discussion, we decided to sell it and move into an apartment. My relationship with my ex-husband, Takashi, has always just been on paper. But now that we're separated, I have no idea how he's doing. It's so good. I've always wanted to try this hamburger steak. Thank you for bringing me here.
Glad you like it. I really wanted to come here as a family of 3. It's like we're celebrating Mom's divorce.
You're right. We're here at the restaurant that newly opened in Shibuya. No wonder this place is popular. We can't put our knives and forks down with all the delicious dishes on the table. No, it's not just that. Anything is delicious when I'm eating with my sons that I've raised with loving care.
By the way, I have something I want to tell you.
Oh? What about?
Wait, me too.
Yup, you're definitely twins. So, what did you guys want to tell me?
I, want you to meet someone. I've been wanting to introduce her to you guys. No way! Me too! I've had a girlfriend for a while.
Really? That's exciting! You guys are totally twins, huh? I'm about to start my brand new life, where I'm not tied down to money nor Takashi.